Welcome in. I wanted to do a little fun reading as we're winding down January, which where did that month even go? But I thought we could do a cool like energy read for February, like a spread for the month of February. Not so much predictions as sort of just like an energy read, I guess. Yeah, and so I just wrote down a few notes because I was hearing a few things. The first thing was you are magnetic. The second thing was you are popular. And the third thing was the paragon of health. This might be like something that you could utilize as maybe affirmations. I am magnetic, I am popular, I am the paragon of health. They sound kind of fun for the month of Feb. I also heard live and let live, that's my motto. And then I heard, what's a motto? Nothing, what's a motto with you? You know that joke from The Lion King? I'm sure it's probably older than The Lion King, but I hear it in like Simba's voice and Timon's voice whenever it's coming through. So live and let live, and yeah, that's my motto. Cleaning house. I think this last sort of weekish, a little bit more of January is sort of a dedicated, devoted time for taking care of niggles, little niggly jobs that need to be taken care of so that we can sort of hit the ground running. And like February is such a big like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it strongly in my throat. It's such a big switch over time because we have the start of the Lunar New Year. So the old year is phasing out, the new year is phasing in, and as we saw with the start of the Gregorian calendar at the beginning of this year, there was a lot of like, maybe not delay, but let's call it delay for want of a better word, as far as like we didn't just hit the ground running on January 1st, right? It sort of eased us in a different way. And I think who knows what's going to happen. I mean, I'm not a fortune teller, but who knows how it's going to start the beginning of the Lunar New Year. But I do feel like it's a energetic changing of the guard. Okay, so let's see. Let's start. How was we going to do this? Oh yeah. What was it? Watch for unexpected roses. Watch for unexpected roses and rose petals. I think it's angel barochial, something like that. Might be significant for you here. Watch for unexpected rose petals, showers of rose petals or roses. And this will be a confirmation for you that blessings are pouring in at this time. Also swans and foxes can be significant. I literally was like writing notes like before I sat down to film this. Okay, let's see. Let's ask for medicine for the month. Can I get some medicine for the month of February for this collective, please? You and you. Ooh. No. Stop, guys. Can't make it up. We got the blessing card. Stop. Okay, we got sage with blessing. That's number 6. Oh wow, and this beautiful, oh my god, beautiful motherwort card, strength with the lion and the open heart. And look at that womb. Look at that gorgeous ocean imagery there. Wow, Venusian. Wow, and the moon and Jupiter here on this card as well. Moon and Jupiter with sage, number 6. That's the medicine for the month. What animal are we working with? What animal spirit are we working with? You, Swan? Stop! Guys, every time that I doubt myself, every time that just about took me out. That just about took me out. Oh my god, I'm actually so warm. I'm gonna have to take off my jumper. Okay? If you're doubting my credentials, you saw me shuffle the cards. Whew. Lord. The swan. Oh, these cards are all higgledy-piggledy. Some of them are backwards. Okay, let's make sure they're all going the right way. I hope you guys are having the most fabulous time. I hope you guys are having the most marvelous month. I hope everything's coming up Millhouse, as they say. Can we get a dragon guide, please? You. Ooh, Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. Oh, so exciting. Guys, if I could collect something, I was thinking I might start a book collection this year. And maybe like in an e-reader, but that's to the side. Like decks of cards, tarot decks, oracle decks. A time. Okay, let's see. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. This is shaping up to be a doozy of a month. Is that the correct word? What I mean is this is shaping up to be like a month of months. A month of months here, guys. I'm breaking them all out today, okay? Woo. What do we need? What energy do we need for the month of February? What energy do we need for the month of February, please? What energy do we need for the month of February? You? Dylan's Bowl, number 34, Saint Germain. Love beyond time and space. Love beyond time and space. I want one more. I want a love message, please. I want another little love message, please, for February. For the collective. You? Okay. Oh! Guys. Stop. I was just thinking about Hathor. I would absolutely love to visit Egypt. Maybe this year, we'll see. But like, I was just, I want to research Hathor. I've been looking into getting a book about her. Number 2, The Temple Within, Ancient Infinite Love. The fact that this came out when I asked for a love message as well is significant. And Hathor, in Egyptian mythology, as little as I know, is like there was like the 7 Hathors, which represent the Pleiades, you know, the little it looks like the Small Dipper, you know, those 7 stars in the sky. And I think almost every single culture, human culture, has some sort of story about those stars, which is fascinating to me. I love that as humans we universally connect to the same things, the same ideas, the same, like, it's like, you know, Carl Jung and like the super conscious or whatever it was, and like all those archetypes that live within us all. I will get into a deeper reading of these cards. I'm just going to pull one more, okay? I hope you're as excited as I am. Flick me a message down in the comments, whatever you're up to these days. What are you excited about? What are you excited about learning? I'm like getting strong, like studious and learning vibes. Might be just like a February thing, might be a now thing, but I just have this feeling of like, ooh, like again with that cleaning house, like so much energy is sort of asking to be cleaned up and sort of dealt to. Sorry if the cards are loud. So much energy is sort of asking to be, like cleared out. It's like that spring cleaning feeling where you're like, okay, ooh, milk and honey on the bottom with another rainbow. So much energy is being cleared out that it's making space for like new to come in. And it's not only like, ooh, I feel like in the past it's been like this feeling of overwhelm and this feeling of like, oh my God, there's so much. I need to get rid of so much. And it's like you treading water and you don't want anything new to come in. You want to stay in the space. You want to stay empty. And yeah, it's a sense that, that as soon as you're going to be cleared out, it's like this final dregs of being cleared out. Between Worlds came out, and also by the book. this final sense of clearing things out. I think this is just a message of what I'm speaking on right now. That it's not like just a perpetuation of the same cycle, like you clear it out and more stuff comes in that has to be cleared out. It's more like you finally are clearing, things have finally been cleared out of your system and are finally leaving the system in a way that actually leaves permanent space, is what I'm feeling. Like leave space. I'm going to actually reshuffle those in. Leave space like on an ongoing basis, to where now you feel like you actually have more capacity. It's like you've cleared out and you've also like moved to a bigger house, so to speak. So you like have less items living in a bigger space. And I think learning is highlighted here because, yeah, new life came out. Learning is highlighted here, number 39, because you finally have space to take on new things. You finally have space, and you finally are like at a time where you're like, okay, things have actually cleared out to the point where now I feel like I can breathe. Now I don't feel like as soon as it's cleared out, it's getting like inundated by new stuff coming in. It's just like, it feels so much more spacious suddenly. Fab. I think that's all of them. We have our spread, February. Don't know what kind of mood I'm in right now. Wow. We have the Strength card, Motherwort. I'm going to timestamp it down below so you guys can skip ahead between all the silliness. This is a magnificent rising. I love that the Strength here kind of echoes the Strength in the tarot in a way, where there's just this very benevolent feminine presence. And the Lion is, I heard the word cowed, but it's not exactly that. It's more like the Lion is just calm, and the Lion is restful in her presence. There's no need for aggression. There's no need for, big masculine shows. There's no need. It's like I heard the guard is down. And so it's possible that either this is transpiring in like relationships for you, or within yourself, like where you no longer feel the need to do the most, to prove yourself, to go over the top. Your strength has already been proved, is what I heard. Like you don't need to prove your strength at this time. Like you can just sit in this sort of energy here and know that your strength is there, supporting and holding you without having to stand up and make too much noise. And I think as well, just paired with this Thor's dragon of protection, that there is this innate sense that you are guarded at this time, you are protected at this time, and that even if things feel like they are moving along at a pace, at a rate of knots, or if things are picking up the pace, there is still this real sense, like with the new life, like there's this real sense of grace. There's so much benevolence here in this spread, lots of blessings. February is going to be a time that is heavy on the blessings for you. And also, I think, possibly just symbolically, it's like you've sort of earmarked that part of your life, or that part of the year, as a fresh new beginning for yourself. You might have something planned, you might have a trip planned, you might have a new stage of life planned. There might just be a new stage of life that you're stepping into at this time. But it feels very like full of blessings. It feels very full of blessings. Sage and number 6, which is like a card of a number of like of giving and of sort of balance as well. And like 6 is the card, the number of the Lovers card in tarot as well. Love it. I think there is definitely strong possibility for like beautiful partnerships here. And I'm saying this because, first of all, I asked for the love message, which came through. It came through with not only the 2 for partnership, the infinity. I learned a new word for this infinity sign. It's called a lemniscate, possibly. And I'm so enamored with this symbol right here. The way that the way that it shows up, like coming and going, subconscious, unconscious, masculine, feminine. There's so many ways that you can sort of interpret this little symbol. But yeah, there is something about an infinite flow and a reciprocal flow, like a giving and receiving sort of energy that's coming through here with this. The temple within. The temple within. And so it could just be that there is something where you are like mirroring this love back to yourself. The fact that the swan has these two, like the mirror image, and the fact that the Hathor also has the mirror image of the Hathor, like looking at herself. There's something about that. And like here with these two characters as well. Like the word duality is coming through, but not only duality, it's also like kinship and like partnerships and pairings. Yeah, I just heard peas in a pod. Like there's definitely a blessing over your love life, whether this is a new partner coming in, whether this is like whatever partnership that you're currently in is strengthening. But it also can just be that you are finally learning to mirror to yourself the love that you deserve. Also strongly echoed here with this her open heart, and here with the Saint Germain with the that kind of like sunbow kind of going on there in the sky with love beyond time and space. There's a, it's like you're gonna fall in love. You're gonna fall in love. I can't put it any better way than that. Like you are going to fall in love in the month of February. If you're already in love, you are still going to fall in love. You're gonna fall deeper in love. And there's like new levels of love that's going to awaken within yourself, for yourself. Awaken, like awaken to your new life. You're going to awaken to something in this month that's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be like waking up. It's going to be like finally waking up and seeing yourself. Can you tell me more about, okay, so we have Four of Swords coming out. Okay, so it might not be like, okay, we hit February and like straight away we're going into the love story. This is a card that's calling for rest. I think this is strongly echoing the advice that was given just from the channel part about clearing the space. The Wheel of Fortune is coming out, clearing the space so that you can have it all off your chest, so that you can have it all off your plate. Like all those niggles, anything that's like, yeah, itchy nose confirmation. All those niggly jobs that are, they might not be huge, they might feel huge, but just start and like do like a Pomodoro on it or something. Do like, okay, I'll work on it for 20 minutes, then I'll take a break, then I'll come back, then I'll take a break. And like just break it down for yourself however you need to, so that the slate is clear, is what I'm hearing. And the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn things around for you. There's something, yeah, there's definitely a cyclical energy here and like a reciprocal energy here. Yeah. I love that we have this Egyptian character here as well. That's like echoing our Hathor. And I was being drawn to the sword in its hand as well whenever I first drew it out. So yeah, there is I think there will be a time, yeah, leading up to February, there will be a time where you might have to like just not push through, but like cut through what are we cutting through? The dross? Cut through the what? The mess? The clutter, I heard. 5 of Pentacles. I always think that this is a card of like help is closer at hand than what you think. And like, yeah, this is a card of like sometimes the situation seems dire or seems like we forget that it's just a moment and that there's something beyond. And this is also telling me the world. This is also telling me that you're moving beyond cycles of lack. You're moving beyond cycles of imposed rest. You're moving beyond cycles of overwhelm, just like I was saying before. You've reached the end of the cycle as far as poverty, lack, loss, like all of the things that have been like inundating you, the waves. I'm seeing like a person just like get hit by a wave and then come up for air and then get taken out by another wave. So the world is blessing you here. There are pillars of strength that are arising for you in this new life. Like in both of these cards here, if you look in the corners, they both have the fixed sign energies in the corners. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. This is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus down here, and Leo, and likewise in this card as well. So fixed sign energy, you might resonate with that, with having that strongly in your chart. And we do have Leo 3 times now in the spread, with the lion coming through as well. So lions might be significant for you also. I'm being called to read the Swan card. I have been like, the Swan is such an important messenger and an animal for me personally as well. I literally have the Swan in the like description of my YouTube channel. Like you can go and check. Let's see. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. It is like the swan is a Hamza in... why have I literally just forgotten? Devanagari. Please come back. No, it's gone. Sanskrit. Literally, what was that? It was gone. And yeah, so like the breath, whenever it's heard in deep meditation, sounds like Soham, which is kind of like Hamsa, like the swan. And the swan is also related to the breath in Hindu mythology and in yogic traditions, tantric traditions as well. So the swan is related to the breath. The swan is the vehicle of the breath. That is why Saraswati rides on the breath, because she is also the word that was with God in the beginning, you know? Anyway, I've gone down a rabbit hole. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. That's this 4 of Swords as well. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. And I'm seeing this as the inner vision as well. This is like these shining pentacles here. It's the inner sight. It's the inner knowing. It's the inner awakening of the third eye. It's seeing that things aren't always as they appear. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, or lacking vision. There you go. To bring into balance solo time and writing. Wow. And what are those words again? Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. What a beautiful month for you guys. I want to get a couple more cards on this. On this love message. We have the 5 of Cups. It seems that you guys have been going through the ringer, okay? It seems like you guys have really been going through something, because there's a lot of energy here of like new start, blessings coming in, love coming in, like protection in times of change. And the tarot is just speaking of these big cycles. These big cycles that have been studded with this energy of loss, of crying over spilt milk, of looking at the past, of like possibly like not resenting, what's that word? Like regretting what has come to pass, and of staying in places that feel that don't feel abundant, that don't feel like they're moving forward, you know, in this 4 of Swords, this 5 of Pentacles, this 5 of Cups. These are all cards of like kind of can be sticky energies. You can stagnate there quite easily. So it feels like, yeah, with this Wheel of Fortune, it's like a complete 180 on all of those energies. Something fresh is coming in. And like I said, I'm not like, this isn't like a fortune telling thing. This is like the energy of what is present at this time, what is arising and available for you to access at this time. That is the energy that is being read here at this, in this spread. Can I get something for this new love that's coming in, this new life? This ancient, infinite love. Do you have any more light to shed on this? The cards. Okay. Oh, okay. If you don't give me anything, we'll go to the other tarot. Okay. I get the message. We're going to the other tarot. Hi, babies. Long time no see. I have like the tiniest bit of table to work with here. Welcome back. We're going to talk about this love collective. Please, can you tell me anything about this in February? Tell me about love for the month of February. Okay. Hanged Man. Le Pendu. I like that this has different languages on it. The Sun. Ooh. One more, please. That's another Leo confirmation. Maybe someone here is falling in love with a Leo in February. Maybe you're the Leo. Maybe you're falling in love with yourself. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. You are safe. Some of you are not. Ooh, yes. Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you are not feeling safe to receive new love at this time. Some of you are trying to hold on to the past. The Empress. And are trying to, you're trying to not be the Empress. Someone out here is trying to not be the Empress. And like, I hate to break it to you, sweetheart, but like, you're the Empress. Like, you couldn't not be the Empress if you tried, okay? I feel like you might have like some thoughts that are trying to convince you that you're not the Empress, but you're the Empress, okay? And like, let me just move all these up here. Yeah, you might have some thoughts that are trying to tell you that you're not the Empress. And you might have some sort of misgivings here with the Hanged Man about like, and the Five of Cups about like, oh, I don't know. Is there really love coming in for me? Do I really want it? And like, you're kind of like, because you've been living in that other energy for so long of like, it's not working out or something isn't like blah, 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 blah. Whatever it has been for you. But you have the Sun card coming out. This is like quite a macabre Sun card, but nonetheless, it is a Sun card. And it's Leo energy again, literally the Leo energy in this spread. But regardless, like, even if this isn't like an astrological thing, there's something about the sun will come out tomorrow. There's something about the sun will come out tomorrow. There's something about stay in your feminine power. I guess I must be speaking to a feminine at this point. There's like, even if you're not a feminine, Justice came out. Even if you're not a feminine, there's something about sort of basking in the feminine. There's a lot of things to cover up in these cards. Basking in your feminine side, the side of receptivity, the side of receiving blessings, the side of being receptive to this ancient and infinite love, like knowing that there is something like ancient and infinite love and love beyond time and space. Can we just take a second to just notice that this doesn't say like the love of one person in one relationship in one lifetime. This is infinite love beyond time and space, okay? Like, this is something about like really rising in love, really opening your eyes to the power of love in your life, being truly open to love, being love in general, just like embodying love. Oh my God, we're on 30 minutes. If you're rocking with me still right now, you really need to like soak that into your system, that there's a higher love that is calling you at this point in your journey. You are so divinely protected. You are so divinely blessed and supported at this time. There's something about how like everything that you've been sending out into the universe is being like brought back to you tenfold, 20-fold. It's being just like magnified and multiplied. And like, now is the time for all of your blessings to come in. Now is the time for ducks in a row. Why did I hear that? Anyway, now is the time for all of your blessings to come in. And all of the like love that you're pouring into yourself is also going to be showered upon you from the outside as well. There's big cycles ending here. Big cycles of loss and lack, like I said before. And there's just like, it's not like you really even have to do anything this month. There's no energy here for like, get up and do the things. It's more like, hang out in your Empress energy, like be in the receptive mode, be living in the end, be like, the Hanged Man is also like sort of a card of inaction, like seeing things differently now. This is a card of like being suspended, which doesn't always mean like that nothing is going to happen. I think in this case, it's like, especially when it's coming out with the sun here, it's like that feeling of, what is that I'm hearing? That feeling of, yeah, like being and it's like sunbathing. It's actually like sunbathing. This is exactly like sunbathing. It's like, you don't have to do anything to receive the rays of the sun. You don't have to go out there and get the sun's rays and bring them to your body. You just have to lie there and receive and let the sun shine on you. That is what it is. Just that's the energy that we're embodying. We are sunbathing in February, okay? You don't live in the southern hemisphere, that might not be a vibe, but like, it's the energy, it's the mental, emotional energy of sunbathing and enjoying and basking in your new life, okay? And if you're already pretty happy with your life, be prepared for it to get even better, okay? Especially with this justice coming through. Like, this justice is confirming what I was actually talking about in my last video of like all the strength that you've been having, like all of the integrity that you've been having. It's just all like, again, it's just time for your blessings to come in. Like, now is the time for your blessings to come in. Now is the divine justice for how you've been showing up in the world. And that's just a beautiful thing. Ancient infinite love beyond time and space. You are protected in times of change. You're safe. Relax, you're safe. The dragon even says it. Even the protection card says, relax. You are safe. You're safe. Okay? Receive your blessings. Receive your blessings. The time is now. Okay? Thank you so much for spending this lovely long chat with me. I felt like it went in about 5 minutes. I adore you, and I'll see you very shortly in our next one. Bye!